Hi folks, I'm putting this together in regards to this new Laegendary 1/8 scale Jeep that I bought recently. I'm going to forewarn you, I'm no cinematographer, but I just wanted to give you the ins and outs of what I've done. I'll be putting more updates. I'm kind of doing this ass backwards. This is the finished thing, but all my videos will be prior to today's presentation. So if you bear with me and try not to get seasick through some of the filming, I appreciate it. And figured I'd just give you the once over of out of the box versus what I ended up with. Obviously I'm not going to bore you with the out of the box, how to unpack things, because I'm sure you're all aware of that. So I'm just going to give you a quick once over on it all. The instructions in the boxes aren't the greatest, so I just kind of half-assing things here. Try and get this in a screen. Oh, I got company coming. That's what you get. I actually had to print these off after the fact, but they help. They're kind of vague, but they get you through it. And one thing I'll warn you about is what they say they have, what they give you is this controller, but when you get it, you really don't have to do anything about it. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's cool. It's got the winch and everything else. If I got time, I'll kind of quick go through it. But quick ins and outs. Like I said, this is a 1/8 scale, and being that I'm getting into RC, this is what I'm starting with. Let me try to get that in there. Told you I'm not a cinematographer. That's what comes out of the box. You get one battery. You can run lipos or there we go. That's what you got if you want to take screenshots, whatever. And in the process, I know RCers, there's scale, and it's hard to kind of figure out between cars, trucks, tanks. Most of my fleet is military vehicles. But I took the time to put this together. If you can get a screenshot out of it, if I can get it in there for you. What I did is I put together all the different sizes of figures you'll need for different scales. Kind of helps a little bit, and it makes it a little bit easier when you're looking for something, so you're not buying a bunch of stuff you don't need. At any rate, that's that. This is not out of the box again. What's cool is the front winch actually does work. Obviously I added the crane. This crane is from a Hangguan / Transped P801802 Hemet that I have, and I might post videos on that later for that being in operation. But long story short, I had issues with it. One of the cylinders went. I contacted them. They sent me a whole new one. I warn you, it is full metal. It is pretty heavy, and you'll kind of see it, and I'll kind of explain it as I go along through the videos and all that other stuff. Here's my visitor. This is my little companion, Piwa. She's my 11-year-old cat that manages to interfere with everything I do, but she's a good cat. This is the remote for the crane, and it is separate, but there is power in the ESC for this, where you plug and play straight. You work straight off of this remote. I hate these little clips, so what I do to all my vehicles is I put chains on them, so I can just yank the chain to get them off. I'll break that off real quick. I'll get the back one. Wait, I'll probably start playing with those. Again, I'm gonna try and keep this all in focus and short. But first off, it's kind of tricky getting this off after all my modifications. Everything on this out of the box is actually plug and play, other than I I added. Let me open it up here. This is the remote for the receiver for the crane. It comes with a 1800 amp hour, I think it is, mAh, whatever, battery, but you can also run lipos, which I haven't tried yet. You'll see other videos out there for the Laegendary Rango, and they go through the ins and outs, pluses and minuses. I'm not one for pluses or minuses. I'm just a happy camper with what I got. And obviously I do my modifications. One thing I will add or mention is, out of the box, you'll see this bracket and the rear bracket, which is kind of hidden now, are kind of flimsily held on by, for the front it's just these two screws and these two screws. In my initial run, you'll see it in videos if you dare to watch them. I tweaked something, bent this down, ended up breaking back, and that's where I decided I made the center bracket and added it so it pretty much puts the stress between front and back. And of course, because I added the crane, I needed the extra support. I'm gonna flip it over to show you a couple of other things here. Now, you see I got cups here because of the weight of the crane and the softness of the tires. I keep it on those so the tires don't get flat spots. They are soft, they're pretty good, and for common Joe like me, it works fine. A lot of this is plastic. The main frame itself across the top is steel on both sides. Because I added the crane, you'll see I got the shocks turned, rear shocks turned all the way down to compensate for the extra weight, but it's still kind of flimsy. And if you dare watch the videos of the crane and all that, you'll see how it rocks as I utilize it. But I'm gonna work with that, get some heavier springs. I might even make it a solid suspension. With that, you'll see I got the other shocks turned. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see in the vid. There, I got them turned all the way up. But these are just a few modifications I did in a few hours just to add the crane, and I'm simply satisfied with it. And I have fun with it. You know, it's just something to toy around with in the yard. There's much more. All the gears in the gearboxes are, that's out of the way now, steel gears. Get out of there. In the front and rear here. The winch does work. I do have a separate video that demos that. It's on a pretty steep hill. For the most part, it did pull its own weight, but I did have to assist at points. On flat ground, I'm pretty sure it'll pull itself. I haven't tried that yet. Other than that, if you dare to watch the rest of the videos, let me know what you think. I'll take your opinions, good or bad, and everybody can move forward with that. I just wanted to give you this to help you make your decision if you decide to get one. Happy crashing, because you know we all do, and thanks for watching.